Hey guys, it's Kelly and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a very exciting tour, a 2022 Chevy Silverado High Country. So we know this truck is rough, it's tough, but how is it for car seats and day-to-day mom life? That is what we are here to find out. If this is your first time joining me, hey, I'm Kelly and I'm the car mom. I review cars for moms and for families. I'm a mom of two. Well, I guess soon to be 3, and I'm a certified child passenger safety tech. Please subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, and comment below which other car I should tour next. And thank you so much to Continental Tire for sponsoring today's tour. We are so excited to get into this video with you and also tell you which Continental Tire we would recommend on this 22 Silverado. Okay, so let's take a look at the front end of this Silverado. So this is the High Country trim. So we are met with some beautiful upgrades, which I will be sure to point out. Starting with our front end, we have some beautiful chrome detailing on the grille, some nice LED headlights, some 6.2 liter V8 badging underneath this hood, and some really nice aggressive hood lines. I think Chevy as a brand has stayed pretty cohesive with how their vehicles look. They're not doing quite the upgrades or the exterior upgrades that some of the other brands are doing. They've kind of kept tried and true to what their exterior looks like, and I think it is a really nice looking truck. Looking at the side profile first, let's look at this High Country badging with the cute little mountains. That is darling. Some nice 22-inch rims with some little body color fenders, some chrome detailing here on the handlebars down below, and then a little bit of a chrome right here. Nothing really chrome on the top. So body style, pretty simple. It's a truck. The real star of the show is the interior, and of course the bed. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the bed, specifically the tailgate of the Chevy Silverado. They do a lot of cool things. First of all, check out this. How cute is this? Just for an easy way to pop up. Love that. And then the tailgate gets really exciting. So the first things first, it's power. You can put it down, drops very easily like that. Then I can hit the other button. Then I press this in. Find new roads. Is that Chevy? Anyway, that is an awesome feature to have in a truck bed. Additionally, in the truck bed, we've got plenty of nice tie downs right here, as well as some lights, which is awesome. And then right here, we also have a 12-volt outlet, or sorry, a standard outlet there as well, which is super exciting. But like this tailgate, for like soccer momming it, like normalize trucks as mom vehicles. This one has an MSRP of about $72,000, but keep in mind, this is the top of the line Chevy Silverado. It even has the Super Cruise, the self-driving technology, so she really has it all. And I honestly think you're kind of getting a lot with it. So let's get into the interior. We're gonna break down the safety features, the comfort features, and then most importantly, the car seat setup. Let's break down the side cubby and the driver and passenger's door of the Silverado. It looks good from a distance. These are a little small. Like that works, but those cup holders, like we're only fitting Dasani bottles in there. But you know what? We need a place for our Dasani bottles too. Okay, here's a shot of me in the driver's seat of the Chevy Silverado, and there is so much technology, safety features, comfort features to break down in this car. If we start just by talking about the interior and the overall design, I think this High Country trim is beautiful. I absolutely love these navy seats with the brown stitching and then our brown High Country stitching up there as well. That really plays in so nicely to the wood trim that's in this car. We've got a little bit of chrome, but overall I think it is a very high-end looking truck. Like it doesn't seem crazy to like be in like a rugged truck, but it feels incredibly nice, incredibly high-end. I think the interior is beautiful. I think the navy is it. Like, let's do navy. Why are we always doing black? This is honestly better. So I'm super excited about that. Okay, starting with some of our features. So much to break down here. We have heads-up display in this car, which is super exciting. Heads-up display displays information on the steering, or excuse me, heads-up display displays information on the windshield. So things like what the speed limit is, how fast I'm going, where my next turn on my navigation is, any incoming calls. It's a great way to keep your eyes on the road while still knowing like the pertinent information you would need to drive. Was so excited to see it in a truck. I also have a full digital dash in this, which is incredibly exciting. I think it looks great, very customizable. As far as MPGs have been going, I've been getting around 15 to 16, which I was pretty impressed with for a truck like this. So that was a big heads up for me, or thumbs up for me. Steering wheel controls are pretty standard. We've got our audio, phone right here, and then all of our cruise control right here. Now this vehicle does have Super Cruise, so let's take a second and break down what the Super Cruise technology does. So Super Cruise is their semi-autonomous hands-free driving. What they want to call it and what people are calling it is a little muddled because no one can officially say it's self-driving, but on certain roads it definitely basically is. So basically how it works is it uses LiDAR mapping. So GM as a brand has gone out and mapped hundreds of thousands of roads across the United States. So I've been trying it on almost every road I go on here in Missouri, and all of our major highways have been able to have the Super Cruise activated. So basically that means that Chevy has the road mapped, they know every curb, every swerve, and then on top of that, they're also using sensors and cameras to give you a great driver's assisted feeling. So we can show you how it works in a second, but basically you'll turn the button on, you can take your hands off the wheel, and then you're just driving down the road. Truly hands and feet free. It's honestly pretty wild tech. So I was so excited to see that. Okay, so now let's move on to the infotainment system. I have found this infotainment system incredibly easy to use. Everything about this has been so user-friendly, and I think it's fun to see the Google integration in here so seamlessly. So I literally have Google Maps. How easy is that? We also have things like the Google Assistant, the Google Play Store, and then of course I can have my Apple CarPlay and Android Auto as well. I find the display incredibly user-friendly, and I like that they have both buttons in here, but then they also have a physical home button out here. I find that very helpful. So if you get lost in the infotainment system, and I don't know, that's too hard for you to find, you can just quickly hit that home button. My husband specifically wanted me to point that out because he was like that excited about that home button. So anyway, I've been really impressed with the infotainment system. I'm really a fan of it. We've got a little bit of a cubby space up here. I also like that you can so easily access all of your different cameras right from here. So I hit the camera button, I can see like that's a view from on top of the truck. But then if I scroll here, I can see front camera, like bird's eye view camera, side cameras, even like my ball, which is a little confusing because like the tailgate's down right now, but basically just a lot of nice different camera angles that are very easy to find. We also have some great buttons down here. Probably my most favorite thing about them is the size of them. They are easy to find, they are not small, they are not hidden, you're not gonna like make the mistake of hitting them. So we have our driver's assistance features here, our auto start, you can put the tailgate down, traction control, that, and then this is a really fun button. You hit this, all 4 windows roll down instantly. So like if you get in the car and it's so hot and your kids are screaming, you wanna roll down the windows, you pop that button, they all roll down automatically. Unfortunately, it doesn't go back up, which I felt as though it could have. But whatever. Then let's get into our then let's get into our climate control right here. Super easy to use climate control. Dual zone climate control right here. And then we also have ventilated seats, heated steering wheel. A little bit of 2 little like cubbies right here. Some cup holders, which I had no problem fitting my cup. I feel as though the shifter is taking up a little bit more room compared to some other cars, especially if you look at a car like the new F-150. It actually has the ability to fold that shifter in and like expand the center console to make like a work zone. So I thought they could do a little bit more with here, or at least have it take up less room. So that's my only disappointment there. You have like a true phone place right there, nice place to leave your phone. But then you also have wireless charging in here, which I really like the fact that the wireless charging is here instead of on this cubby up here, because I'm always finding myself wanting to put like my wallet, my lip gloss, change, other things here. I like having 2 dedicated spots for my phone. I hate when they put the wireless charger down here. So I like that addition a lot. Looking inside the center console, it's a nice size center console with some USBs, USB-Cs, and a 12-volt option, as well as a little organizer. Okay. Now let's move up here. This is some cool technology. This is called a rear view camera. So as you can see, my car seat's greatly obstructing my visibility. So I just flip this little tile right here, toggle, not sure. And it gives me a camera view of what's actually behind me. So I think this is incredibly helpful. So if you have passengers or car seats or anything back there, you don't have to worry about it obstructing your visibility. We also have a sunroof, which we always love to see in a truck. And I think that's gonna wrap, oh, forgot to talk about these. Sorry, getting excited. 2 nice little compartments right here, an additional one right here that just pops with that button, and then a glove box down there as well. Bose sound system. I've honestly really been enjoying driving this car. So now let's get to the second row and we're gonna talk about the car seat setup. Okay guys, so now let's dive into the car seat setup of the Chevy Silverado. Now trucks can get a little difficult only because of the tether situation. It's kind of hard because like there's technically no third row or even like back of the seat. So always make sure you check your owner's manual to find out where the specific tether anchors need to be for your forward facing car seat. If you don't know, forward facing car seats need tether anchors. That's the anchor that's behind the seat that normally would connect to the back of the seat. In certain trucks you may have to route it, or if you're trying to install in the middle you have to route it. It can get a little complicated, which is why it can be a hard topic to cover, but it's in your owner's manual, so make sure you check it out. Okay, I brought some props. So I have 3 car seats. That's what I said. 3 car seats installed in this Chevy Silverado. I have 2 Kleck Fooms, 1 forward facing, 1 rear facing, and a Kleck Ling. This is basically going to be like my 3 across situation once my baby comes in February, so I was kind of excited to play around with it. I went ahead and installed the forward facing one here, then the rear facing, and then the Kleck Ling. This bench seat is so incredibly wide. It can seriously fit so many different combinations of car seats, of people, which is one of the reasons why I love trucks. I think we should be normalizing them as mom cars. There are so many other SUVs that give us middle seats that are 7 inches long. This is 3 full seats in here, making 3 across an absolute dream. Just wanted to show you guys this as well. Again, this is a Kleck Ling, and I mean, check out the clearance. So absolutely incredible. And even the fact that I have that rear facing car seat and it's not taking up too much room into the driver's area is really impressive. I almost was gonna put the forward facing one in the middle, but then I decided just to do it this way, and I was so pleased to find that like we still had plenty of room here to like even use the cup holders back there. So, I mean, I love it. Most trucks are equipped similarly like this, so let's say it one more time, normalize trucks as mom cars. And then guys, here's just another shot of me sitting back here next to the car seat. So a full-size adult, still plenty of room with this seat in front of me. And then as far as my amenities are concerned in the second row, I have USB, USB-C, heated seats on the outboard seats. Unfortunately, like the world's tiniest vents. That's my first like major knock on that car. I mean, those vents are so incredibly small. Like I wasn't even expecting them to be on the ceiling, but to be that small, we need some better ventilation back here. There are some nice leather back pockets on either side. And let's take a look at the door cubby as well. I will grab my cup, see if anything can fit. Not bad.
Okay, let's choose some tires for this 2022 Chevy Silverado. So first things first, I'm going to go to continentaltire.com. If you've never shopped on Continental's website before, they make it so easy to find tires that fit your vehicle. You can just go up to tires and then you can actually search directly by vehicle, by tire size, or even by your license plate, which is awesome. I, however, already know which tires I'm going to go for, and that is 2 options for this car. I'm either going to go with the Terrain Contact HT. This is the perfect tire for someone who does mainly highway driving, or if you're the kind of person who does a little bit of highway driving with maybe some off-roading, like probably my husband, or even just like, driving around farms, things like that, I would go with the Terrain Contact A/T. So those are my recommended tires. Head to continentaltire.com to find the tire that fits your vehicle.